Jacobson, go ahead with your question.
Even while taking these last few games into account, how much are you not surprised that you won this game today?
The first question, and you confused me. How much am I not surprised?
Well, if you think fans, you're getting down to the wire there. They've seen this before.
Gotcha. I'll talk both sides of it, I guess, Carson. That we've played really well for 7 games in a row now. We played great on the road trip, and the guys had to fight a lot harder to keep their spirits up, to keep the momentum that we had from the games we had won leading into that road trip, than we did to necessarily get the X's and O's down for this game. So from that standpoint, I'm not surprised that we came out and fought really hard and played really hard. Now when it got down to the end, and we went 1-2 a couple times, and we were up 4 and had the ball and some timeouts left, and we threw it in and they got it and scored. You know, at that point, it can turn fast after what happened last week. And I think the reason it didn't today is the way guys handled themselves between Indiana State and Evansville, and the way they handled themselves between Evansville and today. If they'd handled themselves differently, if they'd let themselves get down, I think that would have affected that last minute. But they didn't, and because of that, they closed it out today.
That's what I was getting at.
I'm close.
Yeah.
Jake, what were you able to do defensively to slow them down? That's the fewest points they've scored this year.
Well, generally speaking, our defensive rebounding has improved greatly in our last 7. In those, at Creighton is the only time they got away from us in the second half. And they made plays and they played good and they got away from us and got to the high 70s. Other than that one, we've defended well. We've rebounded much better here in our last 7. The difference between the game here and the game at their place, we had to do more to protect inside. And a lot of times we went double. We provided some, our positioning was a little bit different on the perimeter. We moved guys in a good step and a half prior to the ball being thrown inside. So we adjusted our positioning, and then we wanted to make sure we had a lot of people down on the block when they caught it.
This is kind of a shot in the arm you guys could use to, top 20 opponent coming in, sold out crowd, loud, and pull out that close win after a couple letting that slip away. Is this kind of exactly what you guys think needed?
Yeah, I think any way this would have come would have been fine. Had we been able to somehow salt it away and win by 10 or 12, and I think that would have been okay too. I don't know that we had to have the ending that we had. Certainly taking it makes it a little more exciting, but because the guys have played so well, they needed something to feel good about. And like I said with Carson's question, I give them a lot of credit for taking responsibility for making the mistakes they made in the last 2 games. They didn't just pass it off as nothing. They took responsibility for it and made sure they didn't get down and stayed confident, kept the momentum from the games we wanted. And that's why they played well today.
What was the locker room like?
That was great. Yeah, it was great. That's as happy as I've been for a group of guys in quite a while, because of what happened last week. I told them, asked them, told them, asked them to get over it. I just kept going back and forth, and they did. And I think it's easier for me and our coaching staff. We've got more experiences than they do. We've got some life experiences that they don't have, and for guys at that age to get over it is impressive. That takes some strength to be able to get over that, and they deserve a lot of credit for that. I think that's why I'm so happy for them right now.
Well, midway through the second half, you go on a 17-2 run. Chip grabs a few offensive rebounds that turn into points. AJ hits a few open jumpers. What was working for you guys there, and what was that run like to kind of give you control of the game, at least until the final minutes?
Chip's offensive rebounds were a real telltale in the game for us tonight. The way he attacked the glass, and he went and got a couple defensive ones as well. But to be able to get some offensive rebounds for us helped us and helped with the mentality that we needed to play with. And then AJ he got on a roll, and we've seen that before from him. He's improved his ability to make plays. He's improved his ability to find teammates over the course of the last 2 years, and he's shown that growth. But he showed us again today that he can take over a game, and that was an impressive run and one that we needed. We needed to stretch it out there. We needed to get a little bit of a cushion.
else, guys? Good.
Thanks, guys.
Congratulations.